When most smart lighting systems promise convenience, they usually come with a hidden disclaimer. Please prepare your toolbox and pray your wiring isn't from 1972. Anyone who has ever tried installing a smart dimmer switch knows the struggle. Pulling wires, cutting power to the whole house, and hoping nobody flips the breaker back on while you're wrist-deep in a wall box. But Intermatic's Abra Smart Lighting System takes a refreshingly different approach. Instead of making you reconfigure half of your home, it focuses on simplicity. Smart lighting that anyone can install, manage, and genuinely enjoy without stress. After going through the system, checking user impressions, and digging into how each component works, here's a complete review of what Intermatic's Abra Smart Lighting System gets right and where it could still improve. The Abra ecosystem revolves around three core components: the smart bulbs, the smart plug with a built-in Bluetooth gateway, and the surface switch. What stands out immediately is their deliberate choice to keep the design clean and familiar. Nothing looks futuristic or intimidating. There are no translucent casings, exposed circuits, or flashy glowing trims. Everything blends into your home like it has always belonged there. And honestly, that philosophy perfectly reflects what Abra is trying to be. Simple smart lighting for everyday people, in everyday homes. The setup process is where Abra truly pulls ahead. It's almost surprising how easy it is. You screw in the bulb like any regular bulb, plug in the smart plug, install the surface switch over your existing light switch, and download the Abra app. That's all. You don't turn off breakers, you don't touch a single wire, and you definitely don't need to call the one electrician you know who's always booked for the next 3 weeks. Once everything is powered, the devices pair quickly, and within minutes, you're controlling your lights like a seasoned smart home enthusiast. This makes Abra the ideal solution for renters, students, older houses with questionable wiring, and anyone who simply doesn't want to modify their wall electricals. In terms of design, Abra stays practical. The smart bulb feels like a standard LED bulb, sturdy, well-built, and lightweight. The smart plug is compact enough to avoid blocking adjacent outlets, which is a subtle but appreciated detail. The surface switch looks exactly like a modern wall switch, but with the huge advantage that it doesn't require any wiring at all. Instead, it uses Bluetooth mesh to communicate with the system, meaning you can place it literally anywhere without limitations. The build quality sits comfortably between affordable and reliable. Nothing feels cheap or flimsy, but Abra clearly isn't trying to compete with ultra-premium brands either. The goal is function over flashiness, and it achieves that perfectly. Once everything is set up, Abra's user experience becomes its biggest strength. Controlling the lights through the Abra app feels smooth and intuitive, especially for people new to smart home systems. The interface is clean, the controls respond quickly, and adjusting brightness or color temperature doesn't feel complicated. You can easily group lights by room, rename devices, or set routines that help automate daily lighting needs. The experience feels natural and unintimidating, which is rare in the smart home world. Then there's the surface switch, arguably Abra's smartest idea. One of the most frustrating things about smart bulbs is how easily they stop working when someone uses the traditional wall switch. Once the power is cut, the bulb goes offline, and suddenly your smart home isn't smart anymore. Abra solves this problem in the simplest possible way by allowing you to cover your existing switch with a wireless surface switch. Because the power stays on permanently, your bulb always remains smart. At the same time, the Abra surface switch can be used to control basic on-off actions as well as lighting scenes. This feels like a small detail, but it eliminates one of the biggest pain points of smart lighting systems. It's a genuinely clever solution that keeps the peace in homes where not everyone wants to open an app just to turn on the lights. The lighting quality itself is another pleasant surprise. Even though Abra isn't trying to compete with high-end lighting ecosystems like Philips Hue, the bulbs deliver excellent brightness and color accuracy. The Abra A19 bulb produces 800 lumens, which is bright enough for most medium-sized rooms without feeling harsh. You can adjust the color temperature depending on your mood. Warmer tones for relaxing evenings and cooler tones for productivity or daytime clarity. The bulbs also have a CRI rating of 90, meaning they render colors more naturally. This is usually a feature seen in more premium lighting products, so having it at this price level is impressive. When it comes to smart features, Abra hits the essentials perfectly without overwhelming you with unnecessary complexity. The scheduling system is easy to configure, whether you want your lights to turn on gently in the morning or switch off automatically after bedtime. Scenes allow you to set specific presets for activities like reading, watching movies, or cooking. Remote control works well, so you can turn lights on or off even when you're not at home. Voice assistant compatibility is also solid. Abra integrates smoothly with Amazon Alexa, Google Home, and Apple Siri. Voice commands like adjusting brightness or switching lights in specific rooms respond quickly and accurately. There are no odd pairing issues or confusing setup steps, which adds to the overall sense that this system was built with simplicity in mind. As for connectivity and performance, Abra operates on 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, which is standard for smart home devices. The smart plug doubles as a Bluetooth mesh gateway, ensuring the Surface Switch and future Abra mesh products stay connected. Once everything is paired, performance is smooth and stable. Commands respond quickly, and the Bluetooth mesh communication between the switch and the bulbs is nearly instantaneous. If your Wi-Fi network is weak or congested, you may notice occasional delays, but that's true for almost any smart home system. Overall, Abra performs consistently well within its category. In the end, the Abra Smart Lighting System may not be the flashiest or most feature-packed lighting solution on the market, but it's easily one of the most practical. Its strength lies in its simplicity, reliability, and user-friendly design. It's perfect for anyone who wants smart lighting without diving into electrical work or complex installations. Abra delivers exactly what it promises: clean design, easy setup, solid lighting quality, and a stress-free ecosystem that feels inviting rather than overwhelming. For beginners, renters, and busy homeowners, Abra is a smart upgrade that brings genuine convenience without overcomplicating your home.